WWE Wrestling Division here, and and this video is about well, the brand split and whatnot. My thoughts on it, predictions, and what I like to see out of it. So with this brand split, this means Raw and SmackDown are their own shows again, not a complete unibrow show. Things I would like to see in this are new pay-per-views, and one of the new pay-per-views I like to see or bring back is bragging rights. Uh, I'll give you guys a little info on the bragging rights thing. The rivalry between Raw and SmackDown may not seem too intense at first. After all, the two brands are both part of the larger universe of WWE. However, the superstars and divas are extremely loyal to their home brand and will defend its honor at all costs. Bragging rights is the place to do just that. All the matches on bragging rights feature competitors from Raw and SmackDown squaring off against their opponents. It is not about championships or titles. It's all about pride and showing the WWE Universe that your brand, is the best in all sports entertainment. Now, with the bragging rights, this means we can have 10-man tag team matches, or it's like 12-man tag team matches. It's like the Survivor Series. You get a whole team at the end, and I guess that's usually the main event or the co-main event of the show. And the winning team gets the bragging rights. So if SmackDown wins, they get to say how more superior they are than Raw for a whole year until the next year, until the next bragging rights tournament, and they get a huge trophy. And then as well, say if Raw wins, they get to say how more superior they are against SmackDown for the whole year, and then how it all switches over. And then again, with this brand split, this also means we most likely will get 2 Money in the Bank matches. That means one for Raw and one for SmackDown. No more this golden briefcase. No more All Stars. No more All Stars. What is it called? Championship ladder match. This can now lead to the Money in the Bank match as having Raw and SmackDown. So let's say we have 6 SmackDown superstars and 7. I don't know what the limit is now. That means they can only cash in on their titles. So if SmackDown does get a new championship, they can go for that. And then Raw can go for their title and whatnot. And I think there should be a women's ladder match, because I guess that would be pretty cool or something, from my opinion. Now, the next thing I'm going to talk about is the title whole situation. With this whole title situation, this is good news and bad news. Good news is that we can have this possible chance to get new champions. Bad news is we can have the same old champions and no new titles. Because knowing everyone, they don't want to see Roman Reigns on both Raw and SmackDown talking and constantly saying son, making a stupid face, or doing the surfer dude wave with his fingers. No one wants to see that constantly, because it's boring. So I say keep Roman Reigns on Raw and keep the New Day, Rusev, and Lana, and Charlotte all on Raw. Keep those guys on Raw and let those guys be the Raw championship holders. On SmackDown, have Miz be the minor Intercontinental champion. That will be the minor championship. And then we'll have a new World Championship, or the World Heavyweight Championship. Bring that back, maybe a new design or whatnot, and have that be your major title. And then have a new Tag Team Championship. And then have a new Females Championship, or Women's Championship, or Divas Championship. Your decision. Because that we don't want the same champions on the same roster, because that means they're more likely to get injured that way. Because most champions who work more and talk more, they start losing interest because you see them more often. So you get tired of them. And especially Roman Reigns. So yeah. And then after that, with the general manager spot, I really don't know how that's going to happen. I'm seeing like maybe Shane run Raw and Stephanie McMahon run SmackDown, because everyone loved Stephanie McMahon when she was running SmackDown. Because that's when everyone said that's during her hot era. And everyone still thinks she's hot and whatnot. But I would say have Stephanie McMahon run SmackDown and Shane run Raw. Or there's a possible chance that Vince McMahon may run Raw and make Stephanie and Shane run SmackDown. Uh, then possibly maybe commentators would change up as well. I guess that's a good thing. My commentating thing that I've gotten down so far, or my predictions for Raw, I think it might be Jerry the King Lawler and Michael Cole and Tom Phillips. I like him. Tom Phillips, he's a good guy. Or maybe Corey Graves, maybe Renee Young. One of those three to be the third commentator. And then for SmackDown, uh, Byron Saxton, JBL, and that new guy with the glasses and whatnot. I don't really know his name or care. So yeah. So that's pretty much that. And I'm gonna pause the video real fast, guys, so we can cut to another clip and get on with other current stuff with it. All right, back and where am I? All right. So I've looked into the whole WWE app and seen on what's what and all. So altogether, there's like 12 tag teams, and those tag teams are very it's not very difficult to split out or whatnot, but from what I've heard on like the last Raw was that there's a possible chance that the tag teams may be split. So like this could be the possible end of New Day, the Club, the Wyatt family, Shining Stars, Ascension, the Usos, the Vaudevillains, Social Outcasts, and Zomar and Big Cass. Those guys. But then again, if they don't split those guys apart, what brand would I like to see them on, and what brand would you guys like to see on? You guys can put your tag team predictions, who's going to be on what roster and who's going to be champions in that roster and whatnot. My predictions for Raw will be the New Day, Vaudevillains, the Usos, the Wyatt family, the Shining Stars, and the Ascension. Those guys will be on SmackDown. Raw. On SmackDown, we'll have the Club, the Golden Truth, Breezango, Dudley Boys, Enzo Amore, and Big Cass, and the Social Outcast. Those who I think the tag teams will be. Now, the champions, I think, will be the New Day as usual. And if we get new tag championships for the for SmackDown, they would do like a tournament. So the Club versus the Club versus the Social Outcasts, Golden Truth versus Breezango, and then the Dudley Boys versus Enzo Amore. Whoever wins those go on to the next round. Other team will have to wait or something. But altogether, I kind of see it as the Club or Enzo Amore and Big Cass. And then for the new world title or something, we would have a tournament as well. Have like AJ Styles, Zack Ryder, Ryback, Kevin Owens, Dolph Ziggler, Jack Swagger. Big guys, big names, former world champions, and they would all clash in a tournament as well to decide, and that would either be decided on their network special or their own special pay-per-view and whatnot. So yeah. But yeah. So who's gonna be on which brand? I kind of thought this out, which one is best, and from the looks of it, all the people who are on social media constantly talking about this brand split, or if you go on their YouTube channel, I kind of feel like these three have already been confirmed to go to SmackDown. That's Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, and Sasha Banks and stuff. They're like, what are your thoughts on the brand split? They're like, when I heard this, I thought this was going to be a great opportunity, because NXT is just like, it was like the place to be, and now when you go to Raw, that's like the place you want to be. But SmackDown is where The Rock and them were all at, so I feel like those guys might be on it. So pretty much, if you follow WWE on Twitter, they mostly follow every current WWE superstar. Go on their Twitter account, see if they're talking about the brand split. If they aren't, they're most likely staying on Raw. If they are, they're most likely going to SmackDown. I've only seen this on a few of their Twitter accounts, and that's been Natalya, Sasha Banks, John Cena, and Roman Reigns. But I don't think Roman Reigns is going to be split, gone over to the next. I think he's staying on Raw. I know, we're all disappointed, but that means less time of seeing Roman Reigns on TV and more fighting. Because, yeah. So my thoughts on who's going to be on which brand. On Raw, I see Paige, Nikki Bella, Natalia, Dana Brooke, Charlotte, and Becky Lynch. Uh, those are the divas. For the superstars, I see Alberto Del Rio, Cesaro, Chris Jericho, Dean Ambrose, Kalisto, Kane, Neville, Randy Orton, Roman Reigns, Rusev, with Lana. So I guess that's 7 divas altogether, minus Lana. I don't know if she's going to be in ring action. Seth Rollins, Sheamus, Tyson Kidd, maybe John Cena, maybe not. He might be going to SmackDown and he might be the face of the company. And him and AJ Styles start a rivalry or something. That's still an unknown factor. The tag teams, New Day, Vaudevillains, The Usos, Wyatt Family, Shining Stars, and Ascension. Again, this can all change, and this is not the full disclosure of it and whatnot. For SmackDown, the divas I think that are going to be up there are Tamina Snuka, Summer Rae, Sasha Banks, Naomi, Emma, Alicia Fox, and possibly even Marie. I don't really know her current status. I think she's still going to be on the whole NXT thing, but if so, she might be drafted either to Raw or SmackDown. It's still undecided. And I don't know about Rose Mendez. I don't know her current situation, especially since she had a kid. She's most likely to either be put to NXT or maybe SmackDown or Raw. It's still undecided. So I put those two like off the charts. And they still say that Brie Bella's up there too. So again, she's off the charts. I don't know if she's officially retired yet or, yeah. So she could come on later on. So yeah. For the Superstars for SmackDown, AJ Styles, Apollo Crews, Baron Corbin, Big Show, Darren Young, Dolph Ziggler, Jack Swagger, Kevin Owens, Mark Henry, Miz, Ryback, Sami Zayn, Sin Cara, Titus O'Neil, and Zack Ryder. The tag teams, The Club, Golden Truth, Breezango, Dudley Boys, Enzo Amore, Big Cass, Social Outcast. Altogether, on both brands, it's 29 superstars and 7 divas, 1 if minus Maurice and Lana. Because those two, I don't know if they're going to be back in the ring anytime soon or if they're just going to be managers during their time. But knowing Lana, and she goes to live events and wrestles and sometimes NXT. So yeah, and then the commentators, I guess for SmackDown, that could be Brian Saxton and JBL and that new guy with the glasses, I don't know his name. And then on Raw, we can have Jay the King Lawler, Michael Cole, and Tom Phillips, Corey Graves, or Renee Young, because she's really good. If not, Tom Phillips and Renee Young, they could be backstage interviewers. And Lily Garcia, she can be a ring announcer. Tony Schimmel, he can be a ring announcer as well. JoJo, she can be a ring announcer or backstage interviewer. And Kathy Kellett, backstage interviewer, at least. So yeah. I'm pretty sure I talked about GMs, pay-per-views. I think I have another one, Elimination Chamber, that could be good. But let's see. Oh, here's some things that WWE needs to fix before the brand split happens, and that is storylines. They need to set up some good storylines for that, and they need to change the time of Raw. I can't do 3 hours of Raw and then watch 2 hours of SmackDown the next day. That's 5 hours wrestling in the beginning of the week. Because, first of all, everyone kind of hates Mondays already. And then just to see Roman Reigns start off the show, or Stephanie McMahon and Shane start off the show for the dance-off, that's not going to cut for the next some years. I can't do that. So they're going to need to fix it up real fast. They need to have everyone on board. Everyone's got to be at 100% health because it's just not safe, especially during this time. It's very crucial with everything that happens. So yeah. So I gotta say, first things first, we're gonna have to stop live shows for a couple months because if you guys have noticed, a lot of superstars have been getting injured during these live shows. Look at Emma and a few other people. I don't really know anyone else has been injured lately, but yeah, they're gonna have to figure that real quick because that's just not safe. Um, so I guess live shows are gonna have to go out. I know everyone loves them, but it's just at this point in time, they're just not. It's just not a safe process because everyone can get injured, and that means we're gonna lose a lot of time. So yeah, and I'm pretty sure not everyone wants to see wrestling constantly all week. So, and none of these wrestlers are gonna get tired. So, no more live shows for a while. Uh, I guess we can get some new recruits in. I know NXT is gonna be spewing some new talent down the brand split and whatnot. Possible have Finn Balor get up there soon, but yeah. But let's see. I guess WWE really needs to do this is with the commentators. Teach them how to talk. Don't go into their past life and do disgusting commentary. Because I think JBL did something recently about the New Day and a glory hole. Booker T did something bad with Owen Hart about gravity. Oh, the thing that happened about how he died and whatnot. And a bunch of other stuff needs to be done. And then we gotta figure out who's a bad guy commentator and who's a good guy commentator because it's still kind of confusing. Pretty much it. And then I guess get some of the superstars and some mic skills, especially Roman Reigns. He needs help. And just turn Roman Reigns heel and Seth Rollins a babyface because, you know, it's just not working out. They want Roman Reigns to be the Daniel Bryan. Because, you know, Mr. Man, the first thing he wants is he doesn't want a small guy to be champion. He doesn't want a country. He wants someone who's been, their family has been wrestling and whatnot. They have wrestling in their blood. So, yeah. So, guys, that's pretty much my thoughts, predictions, and whatnot on the brand split. If you guys have any information that you want to share, just drop down in the comment section. I will read it because I got nothing else to do. I'll give you guys any more updates. I know I got some more videos coming out on later on today and whatnot, so check that out. I'll let you guys finish watching this part of the match, and that's pretty much it. And by the way, I'm sorry for this video being long and being like messing up here and there. So yeah, later guys.